started off 2021 with vaccinations and had days where we were vaccinating over 3,000 persons. Demand was very high, but we knew that that was really a big game changer, that in dealing with this virus, mitigating the negative impacts on our residents, it was important to get the vaccine into as many arms as possible, as quickly as we could.
With the support of other departments throughout Johnson County, we were able to staff that fully, help people with traffic in the parking lot, help people that maybe had mobility issues get through those lines and get their vaccination. And it was very successful. We had days where we'd see, upwards of 2,000 people in a day.
I cannot tell you what a smooth operation this was. I am so pleasantly pleased.
There's a bit of relief. Another thing I don't have to worry about. Just another layer of protection against COVID.
We had workers that were going into homes. We got this big van. We take it to the street, churches, farmers market events.
So in 2021, Johnson County Department of Health and Environment continued our working relationship with our school districts and our private schools around COVID-19 prevention. This included providing them with very detailed guidance about how to reduce the spread within their classrooms and activities. We assisted with testing, with technical assistance, as well as with vaccination clinics.
The dashboard originally started as an internal tool for our internal staff to quickly assess kind of the conditions of COVID in the community, which quickly turned into a public resource. We're the first ones in the community to bring the COVID-19 metrics out and make them public to the community. We established that sense of transparency that we hope the citizenry of Johnson County appreciates, that we're trying to be upfront about the pandemic.
In 2021, we distributed 5.6 million PPE items. And to date, from 2020 until now, we've distributed over 19 million items. And so that's allowed our hospitals, our frontline responders, long-term care facilities, and other direct care providers to ensure that they have what they need to take care of our community. Now we also maintain a reserve to ensure that if there are future disruptions in the supply chain, we're prepared.
So we know that there were many negative effects to us as a community due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We were fortunate that Johnson County government received a federal allocation of funds as part of the CARES Act. Some of the examples of what we did were sharing funds with our schools, with our institutions of higher learning to help them address some of their issues around the need for personal protective equipment, around needs related to remote learning. Another example is food. We were able to develop a grant program for food pantries in the community that we dispersed allocations of about $16,000 to all of the identified pantries in Johnson County. We also were able to provide some assistance to our small business community. So I was very pleased that we were able to partner with the Enterprise Center in Johnson County to develop a small business grant program that we ended up dispersing $13 million in aid to our small business community.
Looking at the totality of what we did, really a lot of efforts from a lot of people, a lot of work, but the result, I think, justifies the investment that we put in.